DJI is the brand to remember when it comes to drones and gimbals. Being the name to beat when it comes to this industry, it seems like it just became a little more difficult with the release of the new DJI Mini 3 Pro. The DJI Mini series was created in response to requests from creatives who sought high-quality footage in a smaller package than what the business currently had. DJI has finally answered the pleas of TikTok creators all over the world and fitted its new drone with a camera that can flip over and shoot truly vertical video. The DJI Mini 3 Pro is the latest addition to the Shenzhen-based company's smallest drone series. Following a series of internet leaks, DJI has officially introduced the next edition of its tiny camera drone. And this Mini 3 Pro is boasting a new appearance with 4K and 60 frames per second footage, increased flying time, and obstacle avoidance built in. Hello and welcome back to our channel, everybody. What is clicking? Before anything else, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to make sure that you won't miss out on the epic videos we are going to share with you in the future. Alright, so now let us go and explore the new DJI Mini 3 Pro that has just been released this year, and check out the 4K vertical video is insane. The Pro comes into play with the Mini 3 Pro's formats. You may record video in the Cine-like mode, which provides a plethora of color information for later tweaking the color mix of your movie in apps like DaVinci Resolve. When you consider that it's coming from a drone that fits neatly into a jacket pocket, this may offer you a cinematic aesthetic that's rather amazing. Obstacle detection and avoidance is another pro capability that DJI has added for the first time to the size category. The Mini 3 Pro comes with the company's Advanced Pilot Assistance Systems 4.0, which means you'll be far less likely to have to scale a tree to recover it if it gets stuck in some branches. The new camera drone is also the first in the Mini series to include built-in obstacle recognition, which includes forward, backward, and downward vision sensors that allow the pilot aid system to calculate a path around obstacles in flight, while also allowing the operator to choose a subject to track. And while the smallest drone in DJI's portfolio may appear to be a slacker, it is far from it. Even the Mini 2 was a capable device with plenty of flight time, excellent 4K video, and a complex feature set that made it an appealing option for filmmakers searching for drone footage. The arms and propellers have been changed for increased aerodynamics, dual vision sensors have been added to the front, and the gimbal has been enhanced so that additional camera angles are accessible. Okay, so let's get to know better what the new gimbal can do. The updated gimbal now supports upward angle shooting and can even be rotated vertically for portrait-oriented photographs and films. In the DJI Fly app, switching between orientations is as simple as touching a button, and it happens quite quickly. When not in use, the accompanying plastic cover protects the camera and stops the gimbal from sliding around, although some may say it's extremely fussy to put back on compared to any other DJI drone. Well, maybe you can try it out yourself. All of those functions are updated with the DJI Mini 3 Pro, yet the weight remains approximately 250 grams, give or take. This is entirely dependent on the battery option and SD card you use. Yup, you've heard that right. The DJI Mini 3 Pro comes with two battery modules, each having a flight time of 34 minutes or 47 minutes. However, in the event of extreme weather, such figures may vary. Now let's get back to the news. A new camera unit with a sensor that is 1.3 inches bigger than the Mini 2's 1 or 2.3 inches is housed in a redesigned casing. Even while the comparable focal length remains at 24 micrometers, DJI has raised the aperture to f1.7 with a field of view of 82.1 degrees. You can also turn the camera 90 degrees to get genuine vertical footage, which is great for social media. And that gimbal can rotate by 90 degrees for top-down photos and videos. There's 2x digital zoom available for 4K mode, 3x for 2.7K or 4x in Full HD. And in Full HD mode, video resolutions have been enhanced to 4K 60p at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 with 120 frames per second slow motion included. The Mini 2 was limited at 60p across the board. On top of that, ISO performance has been increased to a max of 6400. DJI states that the camera has 2 native ISOs, which looks to be accurate, however we honestly can't tell when the changeover occurs. Photos are always a little bit blurry, regardless of ISO. Noise levels appear to be similar from ISO 100 to the highest ISO 6400, with 6400 looking cleaner than 100. And as the ISO rises, we can see that the dynamic range decreases, but the details remain rough. All of this is packaged within an MP4 H.264 or MOV H.265 container with resolution options of 4K, 2.7K, and full high definition. But now for the most exciting news, the DJI Mini 3 Pro can shoot HDR in 4K at 30 FPS and comes with a flat color profile to help you push the image further in post. This new version also included some love for photographers. Creatives can capture 48 megapixel photographs in a 4:3 aspect ratio with a resolution of 8064 by 6048 according to the specs sheet. Isn't that awesome? No wonder TikTok stars and content creators are deeply in with this new DJI Mini 3 Pro. How are you finding the DJI Mini 3 Pro so far? Don't forget to hit like if you like this video as well as the features of this small but terrible drone. Along with the Mini 3 Pro, a new professional level remote controller is being released. The DJI RC has an inbuilt 5.5-inch touchscreen display and comes preloaded with the next generation processor, DJI Fly software, so users won't need to mount a smartphone to see the world through the drone's eyes. A set of neutral density filters, a two-way charging hub, and a spare set of props are among the possible extras. The DJI creative director Ferdinand Wolf said, "When we launched the Mini Drone series in 2019, our goal was to give everyone the easiest way to see the world from above for the first time." He also said, "Through their images and stories, we discovered how capable a small aerial camera could be. Today, we share the integration of excellent flight capability, intelligence, and imaging versatility into our ultra-lightweight aerial camera." DJI Mini 3 Pro raises the bar on what a portable, powerful camera drone can achieve. DJI Minis used to be for those who want the best flight for the least amount of money. However, the DJI Mini 3 Pro is what happens when we pay a little extra. So how much does that little extra cost? Alright, let us cut to the chase. The Mini 3 Pro drone costs $669 and is currently available for pre-order. And if you happen to want a controller, you'll have to pay an extra $759 or $909 depending on the RC you choose. In any case, the Mini 2 had a long hike ahead of it. Shipping is expected to begin at the end of this month. Barely bigger than a standard can of Coke, how amazing it is to think that the DJI Mini 3 Pro stores gigantic awesomeness. Don't you agree? So that's it for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Are you excited to use it on your next TikTok video or vlogging events? Thank you so much for staying until here. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you all on our next videos. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell right there. Bye!